Brian and I were supposed to be at Canoecopia 2020, but it was canceled due to the plague. We had noticed an invitation from Anthony Barbour to see if anyone wanted to paddle on Saturday. So I hijacked his trip and then put out the call for any subscribers that might want to join in.
Guy. And Evan, is he around? What's up, dude?
And this is where this part of the trip starts a couple weeks ago at the Coffee with the King event at Rock Outdoors.
Importantly, I finally get to meet the man of the hour.
Evan Spiher.
Evan and his dad Guy have been fans for quite a while. I've sent them some stickers. I think you wrote Mr. Brian, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Evan went and rode the Kayaking River.
Right on.
He found the chute that we had ran and told his dad he had to do it like a king. So he ran the chute. You ran it a few times that day, didn't you?
Yeah,
Found
I
it.
ran it too.
Yeah.
Right.
He is going. You got it, buddy. You got it. You got it. Go, 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 go.
So I saw it on Facebook, and so I reached out to Evan's dad and said, look, I saw Evan make that run. This man needs a sticker. And so Guy gave me the address, and so we sent a sticker up to him, and he wrote me a wonderful letter. I still got it, sitting right by my lazy boy at the house today.
You know, he sent me a picture of that. He was really excited about that letter. It meant a lot to Brian, too. So this is Evan. We're going to probably try to link up for a trip here shortly.
Yeah.
And this may be my #1 fan right now. There was a girl named Madison. Madison, if you're out there, you're still the #1 fan, but we have to have a girl and a guy. So this is the #1 fan, Evan Spiher.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to the YouTube world?
That I hope you have a good night, and we'll go kayaking together sometimes.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete.
Cool hat. I like that hat.
Thanks.
Here, let me open it. Oh, you got the strap. Well, you know, this hat might work a little better.
Thanks.
Try it on. Let me get it right in the back. Here, you hold this and point it at yourself.
There we go. That's
A little
good.
better.
Yeah.
I'll show your dad.
That's it.
Now he's looking right. What do you think, Guy?
Guy, we're trying to get him right.
Oh, wow, dude.
He's ready now.
Woo!
That's great, buddy.
Awesome.
Nice.
Hey, good to see you again.
Nice to see you, Pete.
And Charlie McMahon. Charlie, if you're watching this, we saw your recommendation for the tenderloin biscuit, so Brian and I, at least Brian and I, maybe some others, we're gonna try this tenderloin biscuit here.
Hey, I believe in Charlie, so if Charlie says it, that's the point. That's the plan.
If there is a man out there that knows a biscuit, it would be Charlie, right? Oh man, this does need a sticker. Pretty cool little place. Got a little bit of everything from tactical helmets to blankets, fishing gear, Yeti paraphernalia, targets, gas. I mean, if you need it, they got it. Look at this thing. That's a 6-pound tenderloin right there. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna film Brian take this first bite here. This might be a messy bite.
It is.
A tenderloin biscuit.
Here we go.
Pretty good. World's best.
Charlie knows what he's talking about.
All right, Charlie. Sounds like you picked a winner here. Pretty good. Woo! Well, I am finishing my 2-handed tenderloin biscuit, and Evan had a 4-handed biscuit that just quit on him. I mean, it came all apart, just melted. Whoa. Like it's just, that's a soup sandwich.
I'm a little disappointed.
You need a, you're a little what?
Disappointed about it.
Do you need a fork? Yeah, we gotta get this man a fork. You know it's a good biscuit when you have to attack it with a fork.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is what you pick when I need a fork for this.
Yeah. Now you're ready. So we finished up our tenderloin biscuits. I am stuffed. Charlie, great recommendation. And at this point, we're gonna go ahead and get things moving towards the river and get on the water. All right, so we made it to Low Water Bridge on the Uwharrie. Perfect day. It's a little tight. We turned around in a little intersection of pullouts up there. So I didn't want to mess with the parking lot. Was a little tight as well. Not sure if that was the best decision, but we got it done. But here we are. We're gonna put in, I guess the official put-in's right there. It looks like the best option. Low water bridge, fishing access area. So we've got the truck and trailer waiting there at the 109 bridge. And I'm now here with Anthony, and we're heading up to meet the guys we just dropped at the top and get on the water. All right, man, so we just carried the boats down here, and I know there's millions, probably billions of you out there that would just want the opportunity to one time touch this boat, Nana. And Guy, you just carried us. What do you say?
I will never wash this hand again, ever.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Pretty day.
Yeah, I saw that Cape Fear River.
Oh,
Yeah, he's on it.
he knows.
He knows.
He knows the chapter.
On Ball's Reservoir, we were heading up to the dam, and we saw, and the lady was trying to a regular snake, and we got like probably a water moccasin, but when we got closer, look, there was a guy that was like, and I was like, get me away from this thing!
Nice.
I was like screaming, like, I was like, get me away from it! I was like, battle!
Yes, sir. How cool was that? I got you in the shot too.
Well, Guy Spiher will clearly have his hands full with Evan, and in a good way. He is just the epitome of a natural when it comes to kayaking. And he's a gamer. He's not afraid to try things. But he's also smart about what he does. There were several occasions when he chose the exact line I would have chosen, and for the same reasons. He shows a knowledge and wisdom on the river that surpasses his age. And I have a feeling the bounds of these small, slow-moving streams can only capture his attention for so long. He'll be running the big stuff in no time. And Dad, you're just gonna have to try to keep up. And don't worry, Mom. He's a natural. The personalities are different, but in a lot of ways he reminds me of my own son Pete, who's just a couple years older. The next step will be to get Evan a real whitewater boat and teach him how to roll. And after that, the sky will be the limit. It's always refreshing to see kids other than my own really enjoy nature and totally comfortable on the water. There were several times, such as this, when we'd see the rapid of some significance, and Evan would be out front leading the way.
Did you hear me say that as you went in there?
No.
I told Brian, I was like, oh, a lot of potential here. I said, I'll get that swimmer bell ready.
I heard that. Oh, he's talking about me.
No, as soon as I...
Just four-wheel drive it. Go for it, Evan. You got it. You got it. Nice. Right through that slot. Like a pro. That was the best line yet. Look at that. And an eagle overhead.
The boat Evan is using is a perception prodigy. It was my first time seeing one in action, and I gotta say, it was probably the best boat for a youth to learn on that I've ever seen.
So one of the hazards to owning a whitewater boat is the ubiquitous open drain plug.
Oh goodness.
And we used to do it to each other on purpose.
Yeah.
Why is there water in my boat? I just looked up and noticed. Well, this is a pretty cool little break stop. Kind of a slate rock outcropping, I believe. Oh, it's really pretty. Got Evans with a sandwich. What kind of sandwich?
PB&J.
Yeah, PB&J, can't go wrong. So it's pretty cool little rocks to climb around on, get in the sun. But maybe the coolest thing about this break stop, and probably someone knows what this is called, but someone has put in some work. Face on a stump, that's not the cool thing. This is the cool thing. Look at the work someone put into this. Stairs and a giant slate tabletop picnic area. I mean, come on now. I would love to have that thing at my house. That thing is awesome. Nice big fire ring. And they got a little area where you can cook over the coals. So you build your fire, then rake your coals into that spot, and then put your little grate. And that's where you cook. They got the kids' table over here, because you got to have a big table and a kids' table. Now, this is River King approved. What do you think, Evan? River King approved. I just got the table to myself. Why don't y'all come join me? Table fit for a king.
Look at the two-wheel drive trucks on.
Came a group one time. My buddy Bubba, he got ahead of us. He came here, and when we got here, he was laying on his front seat, taking him a nap.
Nice.
Want a snack, buddy?
I'm good.
Last year, Anthony Barbour suffered the unexpected loss of his main river buddy and longtime friend, Bubba Truitt. As expected, the next few months were a little rough on Anthony. Suffering the loss of a loved one is bad enough, but nobody should have to go through that alone. And I'm happy to say that I'm proud of our paddling community. Folks like Josh and the Turtlehead Boys, Shane Dublin and others, have stepped up to make sure Anthony knew he was welcome to paddle with us. Anthony is good people, and we are proud to call him a friend. And we also look forward to many more days on the water. And speaking of days on the river, this turned out to be a great one. The weather was perfect, and the water was just high enough to get through it all without scraping too bad. This was Brian and I and Evan's first time down the Uwharrie River, and it was nice to have Anthony and Guy along to show us the route. It's a fantastic little run with just enough rapids to keep you entertained, and unspoiled beauty around every corner.
Oh yeah. He ran the ship.
Bleeding sages of the blue.
So we got a video of a crime scene going on here. Whenever you see this, paddle by, don't touch it. Investigation to follow. We got a race, folks. Brian versus Evan. It's close. He's going. He's gonna win this one, Brian. You better hurry. Oh, here comes Dad. And Dad is stroking. He's coming. He might win. Go, Evan, go. Don't look back.
Don't look back, just go.
Man, I could ski in that wake. Good gravy. Well, we're just about loaded up, and I think, Evan, what's the plan, Evan? We're gonna go straight home and eat broccoli?
No, burger and fries.
Burger and fries, that's what I'm talking about. So I think we're heading back to the Eldorado Outpost to sample their lunch.
Trailer trouble.
Hop in, Goober.
Here you go, Pete.
Good work, man. All right, Evan, what do you say, man?
Burger.
Burger. Let's do it. All right, guys, well, here we are. We got our steak burgers all the way around, I believe. How is it, Evan?
Good.
Is it the world's best steak burger?
Yeah.
Right on. It's holding together better than the biscuit this morning.
Yes.
So we'll give this Eldorado Outpost steak burger a go here. Oh yeah, that's good. So our trip has come to a close. Burgers were great. We got Anthony's truck back, all loaded up. We're all about to leave, and he's like, how about my truck? It's still to put in. We're like, oh, let's go get yours. Pretty funny. Evan?
Right hand, buddy.
It's a pleasure, man. You're a stud.
Yeah, I really wanted to see you on the river one time.
Well, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
It was our pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to see you, Guy. Enjoyed it. Thanks for coming out. Brian, as always.
As always.
Nice to paddle with you.
It's an honor, man.
Yep.
And an unexpected surprise for Brian and I as we were asked to sign Anthony's boat. For Brian and I, it was a first, and it's an honor. And it should be a reminder for all of us of the lives we're touching every day. And so, to friends old and new, to the fathers that still take their kids outdoors, and to the memories of those who have drifted from this earth, we salute. Onward.